So some of you guys asked me what a communist airport looks like. It looks like this, okay? Just like any other airport, okay? Normal, regular, no nonsense, all right? I wouldn't even call it no frills. It used to be more no frills. Now they have a little bit more things, okay? Right behind me. Right behind me is where you leave all of your pesos. So something interesting about over here is you used to not be able to spend your pesos. After you got to the airport, it's all USD. But now they have these little spots that'll take your pesos. Okay, let's actually go inside and get my ticket before I miss my flight. All right, anytime that you guys actually want to ride in Havana, come out to the airport or vice versa, you hit up my guy. He's getting a new person right now. I just came in. Mr. Johnson's grandparents are Jamaican, so we connected on that tip. But he has got me, or picked me up out of several different situations here in Havana. I have my ticket now, okay? Unlike more modern airports, here you have to have a paper ticket, so that's how I'm proceeding. So you see right here, they have some things in pesos. Okay, previously you could only spend USD, euros while you're here. Okay, a lot of different souvenirs. You can bring back for the wife. Okay. Of course, I don't have a wife, so I'm just here milling about, bringing back stuff for my mom. Shame. With these $2 sticks, you can recreate clave, which is an Afro-Cuban pattern that is a guiding principle from rumba to salsa to modern-day Cuban reggaeton, which is also called riparto. It's a gift from Africa that keeps on giving in a positive way. 360, okay? 360 in inglés. 360. ¿Hablas inglés? Más o menos. ¿Eres de Havana? ¿Eres de Havana?
Sí.
Sí. Me encanta Cuba. Me encanta. Difícil para ustedes, pero para mí, bien.
Sí, para el que viene así. Es algo diferente.
Sí. Gracias.
Pues nada.
¿Te gustan tus uñas?
Sí.
Sí.
Gracias.
¿Dónde tú haces aquí? ¿Cómo se dice? ¿En una tienda o...?
A ver, aquí existen, a ver, hay salones, pero existen quien también en su casa monta como su, y bueno, manicure, pero bueno, verlo muy bien.
Ah, ok. ¿Tú eres china?
Tengo familia,
Sí,
pero atrás.
Ok, veo en cara.
Bueno.
The great part about Cuba is it's not at all what they tell you it is. You expect it to be like this weird situation where you can't go and enjoy yourself. You expect it to be like a lot of police activity. It's not at all like that. It's vibes. Okay, especially here in the airport, you'd expect for it to be, you know, locked down, like some sort of police state. When in actuality, it's not that. Okay, it's more capitalist than the United States, in my opinion. As I always say, Cuba's a cheap place, and the money goes far. So change bit by bit, not all at once. You don't want to be in a situation where you have a lot of money to take home. The security can take it from you. So you see, their currency has actually devalued year and year after year to the point where the government has to sort of adjust to the black market rate. Years ago, they adjusted, right? And then there was a wide gap after 2.5 years of adjustment. or lack thereof adjustment, and then recently they've kind of caught up. So now you'll get 410 for a US dollar here at the airport, and then right now, okay, it might change when you watch this video, it might be a little bit different, but it's right now it's 470 to 1 US dollar. But I can say over the past year or so there's been some stability where the rate has been bouncing between 400 and just under 500, and it hasn't crossed that 500 threshold when it comes to USD to Cuban peso. Okay, understand this. Cuban pesos are often what's traded on the ground, but what really matters, what moves the economy, is the US dollar. Okay, if you want to buy anything wholesale here, it has to be in USD or euros. Once you get past security, you can't spend pesos anymore. Okay, can't exchange them, you can't spend them. You can just give them away to the ladies that work here or take them home and bring them back for when you come back. I love going into these communist markets. They all have the same look, a few products taking up so much room on the shelves. It makes you feel like you're in communist Russia. I love it. Just from a historical perspective, when you're in the streets of Cuba, you get a chance to see that so much in the modern day is imported from other countries. So being here allows you that unique opportunity to only buy Cuban products. The United States government has set a regulation, no rum and no tobacco. Everything else is fair game though. This coffee coming out of the eastern regions of Cuba is amazing. If you can ever get a chance to get your hands on it, please do. And so for those of you that are adamant about bringing about tobacco or alcohol from Cuba, the way how you do it is you just simply turn to a 5-year-old. And you're not honest. They ask you bringing anything back? Nope. That's it. For some of my Canadian boys, or maybe my guys in Bahamas that have a Cuban girlfriend back home, what you can do to really surprise her, to make her happy, is bring her back cans of Cristal, Cuban beer. She'll go crazy. Out front you see the common touristy things, but if you look in the cuts, you'll see your communist propaganda. Fidel was actually a hell of an author. Yeah, I told you. And then they have a lot of touristy stuff here, things that you'd find in old Havana. Okay, regular tourist stuff. See, so the cheese sandwich here is legendary. Okay, it is the greatest. Okay, it's the best thing that you could eat in the airport, hands down. But I feel like in all of Cuba, this is probably the best thing that I've ever eaten. This cheese sandwich. So I know it sounds basic, but we still gonna bust it down. Okay. Cafeteria, nice little basic name.
Best meal I had in Cuba.
So I can't co-sign the ham, but I can definitely co-sign the cheese. Okay.
Cheese better than cheese.
So the ham and cheese is better than the cheese? Okay. I'm still co-signing the cheese sandwich. Good stuff. Apologies for my hoggish behavior, but my flight is boarding soon, and this is after days and days of getting subpar food, so it's nice to get something that is up to standard. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.